What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Virginia Beach Whimsicots, coming at you today with Week 3 of Season 1 of BHDL's VGC. Today we are taking on Formidable, coach of the Gen 8 Nuclear Tree. Pretty interesting team and logo. Tell them this all the time. But yeah, this is Formidable. Pretty interesting. He's a pretty interesting team, which consists of the Dragapult, the Farigiraf, the Archaeudon, or Archaeudeze as we call him on this channel. We have the Politoed, the Mega Crabominable, the Runerigus, the Araquanid, the Staraptor, the Blastoise, and the Glamora. Personally, I think he brings the first 5 plus the Mega Glamora. Maybe he tries like a fast mode as well as a Trick Room mode, so he gives himself options. I don't think the other 4 Pokemon can't come. I think Runerigus can also be like a Trick Room setter if he doesn't use the Farigiraf, or Araquanid offensively looks good into my team. I think even the Staraptor could come to like set Tailwind to compete against my Swift Swim Swampert, as well as compete against my Tailwind with my Pelipper. Blastoise to me is the least likely Pokemon on this team to come, but I do think any of the other 9 Pokemon can genuinely come, but I do feel like more than likely we see the first 5 plus the Mega Glamora. So, to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided we're going to bring. So, my opponent has their weather with the Politoed, so I mean, is it a surprise that I want to bring my own weather in the form of, you guessed it, Mr. Pelipper, also known as Taxi, because, you know, he's like the team's, like, you know, little taxi, I guess you could say. But anyway, Pelipper is rocking his Focus Sash, so if anything hits, like, there's multiple things on his team to get electric coverage, so we might as well just run the Focus Sash, because the Wakanda Berry might not even save us in some situations, so yeah, let's just run the freaking Focus Sash. We have Drizzle as our ability, so we can set Rain on, you know, entry. We have the EV spread of 32 HP, 2 defense, 32 SpDef, as well as a Calm Nature, because like I said, well, okay, so when I said electric coverage, I mean a lot of things on this team get Thunderbolt, so yeah, we're running max SpDef because, you know, we just have to, like, this team just hits, if something's hitting Pelipper really hard, it's probably with a special hit. But anyway, that's his EV spread in nature. Now in regards to the moves we're rocking this week are Weather Ball, Hurricane, Wide Guard, as well as Protect. So we're not running Tailwind because I don't think we need it in this matchup, but I do think we need Wide Guard and Protect, for example. Like, Protect just keeps us safe in general. Wide Guard helps us with the Politoed, who could be clicking Icy Wind or Muddy Water. And then outside of that, like, we just have Hurricane and Weather Ball to hit different things. The only Pokemon this entire team we can't hit super effective, like neutrally, would be the Archaeudon, but Archaeudon has not the best SpDef, so these moves still do decent damage into it, like depending on my opponent's defensive spread. But yeah, that is a Pelipper, mainly here to help us with the rain, as well as just do good chip into my opponent's team. So, my opponent does have a Trick Room option, so I figured why not bring our own Trick Room option. I wanted to bring Oranguru, but then I realized Oranguru really doesn't do much after setting Trick Room. And I have 2 other Trick Room setters, so I wanted to bring one that could still function. So I decided to bring, you know, for the first time all season, even though we're only in week 3, we're bringing, as you can see already, the Cofagrigus is also known as Soul King. If you watch One Piece, you know. But anyway, the Soul King is rocking his spell tag, so we can do extra damage with our ghost moves. We also have the ability Mummy, which basically just means if something hits us, it takes our ability and we take theirs, and we keep it until we swap out. They would still have the Mummy ability until they swap out, though. But beyond that, we're also 32 HP, 32 special attack, and 2 SpDef with a modest nature. Now, we do speed tie the Runerigus, so maybe we should change this to quiet nature to, like, allow us to speed tie it in the Trick Room in case they also run like a negative speed nature. But Cofagrigus is rocking the moves of Trick Room, Shadow Ball, Scary Face, Ally Switch. Trick Room allows us to set Trick Room, of course. Shadow Ball allows us to, like, listen, anything that's slower than the one abuser I want to bring, Shadow Ball just blows it up for the most part, except for the Araquanid. We have Scary Face because my Trick Room abuser is a little bit faster than my opponent's slower mons, so Scary Face allows me to underspeed them, in which case I will outspeed them in Trick Room and just do crazy damage. And then we have Ally Switch because, I mean, hey, who doesn't like a well-timed Ally Switch? But yeah, that is the Soul King. Now, as I was just alluding to, we have a Trick Room abuser that I want to bring, and if you haven't guessed it already, it's none other than Mega Mawile, also known as Sage. because, you know, we haven't used her since, like, well, him since week 1, so let's bring him again. So, Sage, rocking that Mawile Light, go figure. Huge power is the ability. Our EV spread consists of 32 HP, 32 attack, 2 defense, and if you haven't guessed it already, our nature is going to be adamant because we are in Trick Room and it doesn't benefit us to run Brave, so let me not spend the extra VP to change that. Yes, I'm being cheap, I know. But in regards to our moves, we are running Play Rough, Iron Head, Knock Off, Protect. We can't really slot Sucker Punch with a Dragapult, so we might as well just try to knock it off. And Knock Off does also give us a way to, like, you know, remove items. You know, that's pretty nice, but we don't really need Knock Off. We can just click Play Rough or Iron Head into this team and just do crazy numbers. But Knock Off is there just in case we do need it. Maybe we should have ran, like, Swords Dance, but I think Knock Off might be the play, though. But yeah, that is Mawile. Like, if we hit something super effectively, it's dead. And if we hit it neutrally, we definitely two-shot it. Nothing is taking more than 2 hits from us. But yeah, that is Mawile. Next on the team roster, so I don't want to just run hard Trick Room, so I decided I'm also going to bring, you guessed it, Kawamatsu, the Mega Swampert, because I don't want to rely entirely on Trick Room, so I do want to have a rain mode, so, you know, Swampert, rocking the Swampertite, go figure. We have Swift Swim for the ability, as well as 17 HP, 32 attack, and 17 speed, which allows us to outspeed the Dragapult when the rain is up. We also have the nature of Adamant, because we want to hit as hard as we can with our Swampert. We have the moves of Wave Crash, High Horsepower, Knock Off, and Protect. So we have Knock Off for the Dragapult, and then everything else on this team we just either Wave Crash or High Horsepower into. The only thing we don't really touch is the Araquanid, but we have Optimons that can deal with it. Not to mention, it's not like Araquanid is doing like, it's not like it's one-shotting Swampert, right? But yeah, that's Swampert, just here to, like, you know, click buttons and kill stuff, because that's what Swampert does best. Next, I wanted a Pokemon that could function in the rain as well as in Trick Room, and I had one Pokemon in particular on my team that can, well, do both, so I decided to bring none other than Mr. Bellybolt, also known as the Captain, because this is a Pokemon that, like I said, it can function in Trick Room as well as in rain. This Pokemon has leftovers as its item, because there's not really anything on this team that's gonna, like, one-shot us. We have Electromorphosis for the ability, so if anything touches us, we're doing double damage with our next electric move, and I think I've proven time and time again, this Mon hits ridiculously hard with that boost. We have 32 HP, 2 special attack, as well as 32 split F, and a calm nature, because the things that hit us the hardest are the special attackers like Earth Power Glamora, for example. So yeah, let's mitigate that damage as much as we can. We have Thunderbolt, Weather Ball, Soak, and Protect. Protect by game time could become Parabolic Charge. We're still trying to debate on it. Soak allows us to beat the Archaeodon and the Dragapult. If we soak them, hey, you just die to Thunderbolt, both of you. Everything else on the team, we can interchange Thunderbolt or Weather Ball to hit. It just depends what we're trying to hit. Yeah, that's Bellybolt, mainly here to be a bulky guy that, like I said, can function in Trick Room and as well as in Rain. So we have our Trick Room mode. Like, any of these 5 Pokemon I already have could technically function in Trick Room. Even the Swampert, as long as we don't Mega Evolve it, could function in Trick Room. So I wanted a last Mon that could function on my Rain mode, so I decided to bring none other than Genesis, the Meowscarada, because, I mean, hey, listen, this Mon is just really fast, as well as really strong. That's why you're rocking the Life Orb this week, so we can do big damage. We have Protean as our ability, so we can change our types up and, once again, do big damage. We have 23 attack, 32 special attack, 11 speed, enough speed to outspeed the Mega Glamora. We, you know, that's just my opponent's speed tier, Dragapult to Mega Glamora. And as you can tell, we're running a special Meowscarada. Since I'm expecting the Dragapult to probably be a special attacker, we are running the Hasty Nature, which basically means we lose defense but boost our speed, but I don't think we're going to worry about physical attacks too much. We have Flower Trick, Aura Sphere, Thunder Punch, and Protect. Protect keeps us safe. Thunder Punch lets us hit the Staraptor as well as the Araquanid. Aura Sphere, if this is an offensive Archaeodon, it gets blown to heaven. And even if you're, like, defensive, you still take well over half from this. And then Flower Trick, I mean, it's a rain. Like, my opponent also has a rain team. Like, this move hits a lot of Pokemon on this team really hard. But yeah, that is Genesis. That is the team. I think I said everything that needed to be said. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Formidable. Hopefully this battle is a banger. All right, we are connected with our opponent, Mr. Fornabill, also known as Deflated, also known as the coach of your Nuclear 8, Gen 8, okay, I definitely messed that team name up. But anyway, Bro has decided to bring the Mega Glamora, which it's always nice to see one of those. He also brought Dragapult. Okay. He also brought Archaeudeze. Okay. He brought the Runerigus. He brought Farigiraf. Farigiraf. There we go. And then he also brought Staraptor, who unfortunately is probably going to be scarfed and clicking funny buttons. So I mean, is there any reason why I can't lead Runerigus and Sage? Cofagrigus and Sage? Okay. We have to kind of make up our minds. I think for game 1 we tried this mode with Pelipper and the captain, and then we can adjust for game 2. So let's see what happens. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Yeah, this is a very... Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. No Araquanid, no Mega Crab, no... Okay. Bro, this is kind of what I wanted. A little bit? So... Cause... Okay, check this out, right? We go for Trick Room. I mean... Do they even have a Play Rough switch in, bro? Not really. Like, you can keep the Dragapult in, but don't you just die if you're not Focus Sash? Or better yet, I think we go for a knockoff and not even risk it, in case they do swap out, and then we remove any item that comes in. Okay. Who's Jigsaw? Oh, you bitch! Excuse my language. Oh, he got me with that one. But I think we do a lot of damage to Jigsaw. It's just unfortunately, we're probably gonna have to swap out. Okay, that's unfortunate. They're Culver Berry. That's nice information to have, but we're unfortunately about to become Wandering Spirits. Oh my gosh, I hate this. And now that I think about it, I don't even remember if I put the right whatchamacallit on, and by right whatchamacallit, I mean, I don't know if I put the right. So first of all, we're going to just Shadow Ball this and go out into Belly Bolt, because I need my huge power back. I just do. If this Cofagrigus stays in, it's dead. Not Cofagrigus, we have Cofagrigus. Runerigus. If this Runerigus... Okay. And then they have Dragapult in the back. Yeah, Runerigus, you're dead if you stay in, buddy. Which it looks like you did. So, let's just hope we're slower than you. Crap! Okay. We're in trouble. We're in this thing called trouble. We're in this thing called trouble. We have to go out into this. Click Protect. Probably. Ugh, we're in a lot of trouble, actually. So we protect this. And Weather Ball this. Or better yet, no. We protect. I'm gonna soak this. Wait. Crap. We're in a very tough predicament. Okay. Weather Ball this, because this is the bigger threat. Okay. So do they just attack the... Crap. Yeah, that thing being slower than my guy actually hurts us a bit. We gotta figure out something for that. So what I think we do the following turn, because I don't think they stay in. I think we have to Hurricane in case we see... Okay. We could see Dragapult come back in. So I think what we do is we soak this. And bro, I'm telling you, if they stay in and just call our bluff, I mean, hey, we just lose game one. We just lose game one. We just lose game one. Kappa Greek is being slower because I'm pretty sure I just ran a modest nature instead of running quiet nature on my guy. Or we just lost a speed tie, which... how bad do we... we barely... Ah, these crits, man! Now the bright side... Actually, there is no bright side, because I don't think we killed this. We should have weatherballed. Crap. Yeah, we played this game one terribly. We deserve to lose. If I weatherball, I kill that. We go into Mawile, and the following turn we could parabolic charge. More than likely. Oh wait, I forgot. We're focus sash on this. I'm tripping, bro. But can Mawile beat this team by itself? I don't think so. We have to weatherball though and try to kill this. And then I guess just... Bro, Mawile's not beating this team by itself. Oh! Wait a second. I was to say, we get a lot of HP back. Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna get a good amount of HP back, bro. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. It is what it is. Dang, that still did a lot of freaking damage, bro. Ugh. Crap. We're in a very... Well... No. Okay, how do we get out of this? Well, first of all, we have to hit this. They're gonna probably... Okay. This is just the predicament we're in. We have to protect this. Hope they attack that slot with our Chalyudon. And we're going to Thunderbolt the Archaeodon. We have to just hope that they double target the Sage. Okay, so they definitely targeted Sage with that, but did... The question is, did Runerigus do the same thing? Oh, you hit my Belly Bolt. Alright, we lost game one. God dang it, man. God dang it, man. That's all I can say about that one. They outplayed us game one. I mean, I guess let's try to kill this. They got us game one. It is what it is. We just gotta adjust for game two. I don't even know who their last Mon is, but I'm going to assume it's Mega Glamora. Dang, man. That is not the way we wanted to start this off. So, yeah, Dragapult. Pretty sure Arch got all 4 kills too. That really, yeah, we got bodied. I have to just call it like it is. We got bodied just now. God dang, bro. It was that turn where we didn't Weather Ball into the Runerigus. We really should have clicked Weather Ball. Kafagrigus, and who else did I bring? I brought Bellybolt. They all got bodied. They all got bodied. So how do we adjust to that, right? Well, first and foremost, it's probably better for us to just bring our rain mode, right? Like with the Swampert, the Pelipper. Yeah, that's probably the better route to go. We got cooked. It is what it is. We got cooked. We had to adjust. Can't think too hard about it. That Runarigus is annoying, but at least we know now it's Colbur. We don't know our Chalyodon's item, and we know Dragapult's too cowardly to stay in front of us. So, I think this time we lead you and Swampert. They have Trick Room with the... So here's the... I want to bring Bellybolt still, because I think Bellybolt's really good into this matchup. And I guess we bring Meowscarada? Or should we lead... Because based on speed tiers, I also feel like we could go... Wait. No, not you. That'd be nice, but no. Let's do this. And keep Pelipper in the back. And see how they lead into... The main thing I'm worried about is Scarfstar Raptor with freaking Final Gambit. That could be annoying. Like, just annoying. Like, yeah, just annoying. I don't want that to happen, so let's see. They definitely cooked us in game 1. But that's really my fault, though. I should have remembered to put... Because I'm pretty sure if I could look right now, Kofagrigus is modest instead of quiet. That is my fault. I should have done the... I should have made sure of that. But I remember I put... Oh, he has all net balls. I respect it. Rupert and Rapture. Do we necessarily lose anything if... Okay, I'd imagine you want to attack Bellybolt. I go out into this. Because we can't risk losing either one of those Pokemon. If they go for Trick Room, they just go for Trick Room, bro. Tailwind. Okay. Grass Knot. That's that would have been very unfortunate. I'ma click. Bro, there's absolute... I refuse to believe you stay in with this thing right here, and if you do... Okay. We're gonna protect, though, and see how they decide to respond to that. Because I feel like what we see happen here is either Staraptor should go out into Archaeodon or Runarigus, depending on what they decided to bring this game. And something we can do is... Let's see what they decide to do, though. Let's see what they decide to do. And they stayed in with the thing. Of course they did. Okay, so we know what they're trying to do. Honestly, I know for a fact Bellybolt has more HP than this thing. So you know what? No, we just go for the T-Bolt. Okay, if they go for the Final Gambit, I think we just... I think we Hurricane into this slot because, I mean, bro, if you decide to... Okay. And that was with the crit. So we Hurricane this slot. And get a Thunderbolt off. I think we go for another... What do they decide to do? I think what we do now is just Thunderbolt into this. And Hurricane into this. Right? Yeah, we can't really be passive here. I mean, this is still going to do a decent chunk. Ah, but they might have Thunderbolt. Please hit yourself. Ah! He hit himself. And the following turn, we can just, okay, this is what I'm going to do this turn. I'm going to protect and just click, Parabolic Charge. Nah, we're clicking Parabolic Charge because it accounts for if they decide to... This account... For one, I hope this kills, but this accounts for if they try to swap, do any funny business, ally switch again. Yeah, I figured you'd have Thunderbolt. I figured we'd see that coming as well. Now we just go for Parabolic Charge. Taxi doesn't take any damage. And we get rid of Rupert. No, we chipped the heck out of Rupert with that. Okay, actually, there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. So Dragapult goes down. Dragapult goes down. I'm so glad this freaking Farigiraf doesn't have a certain something else that could be very threatening. Fortnite. This thing. So here we have to switch. Ugh, this is nasty. This is actually nasty work. So how do we navigate this? I think we... Do they even target the Belly Bolt? Is the question. Okay, I think what we have to do is go into Meowscarada here. No! No, 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 no! That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. Pretty sure they just try to kill my goddamn crap. This is actually not good. This is not good at all. Because I'm pretty sure they just go for the power gem into... Oh, crap. Oh, okay. I don't feel as silly anymore. I didn't mean to click this button into this, though. Okay. Since we know the last Pokemon... Okay, into this slot, they should go into a poison move. Okay. What I think we have to do is go Belly Bolt here. And then go Swampert here. Oh god. A whole lot of games we have to try to play, bro. Just to reposition our reign. We just have to hope that they don't energy ball into this goddamn Pelipper, bro. Do they? Oh my freaking goodness. Alright. Good read, bro. Good read. That's all I can say about that one. Good read. We know they have... Okay. We go into this now. Unfortunately, is what we have to do. I don't think we're getting out of this, bro. So we have to Weather Ball this. And protect this. Because I think even with the helping hand, we live like an earth power, for example. And what we need to happen is we need them to target the Pelipper. Please target the Pelipper. Please target Pelipper. Okay, that doesn't have. Do you die? Cool, 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 cool. You don't die. That's all that matters. You don't die. I don't think this kills though. Yeah, we really needed to get the double up that turn. However, one other thing is true about this. I don't think we die to... Listen, it's either Glamora attacks us or it doesn't. I think we try to chip this. Yeah. Okay. Good read. Good read. This still works out. This still works out. This still works out because we went for parabolic charge anyway. About to say, we should get a lot of our HP back. Oh gosh, we're playing this game on margins that I am just not cool with, bro. Okay, so Dragapult died to my Belly Bolt. Dragapult died to Belly Bolt. Glamora died to Belly Bolt. So we're going to Thunder Punch this Staraptor with Meowscarada. And then click Parabolic Charge. We're going to Thunder Punch and click Parabolic Charge. They probably just try to Final Gambit, right? Or, I don't know. Can you risk Final Gambiting here? Because if you Final Gambit, you still lose, right? Like, at least this game? Let's see what happens, though. I just know Belly Bolt has 2 kills to his name at the moment. Okay, you're not with Conberry. This doesn't kill, though, because of the Intimidate. Ah! Did we put ourselves in range of Twin Beam? Endeavor? Do we die? Please don't. He might barely live. Oh! Belly Bolt, you're the freaking GOAT! Go ahead and get your 4 kills, buddy. You deserve it. Get your 4 kills, buddy. Get your 4 kills, buddy. That's my freaking Belly Bolt. That's my freaking Belly Bolt. This is why we run SWDF investment on our Belly Bolts, by the way. Okay, so we barely survived game 2. Bro, this is so intense. Like, this is so intense. Okay, so Belly Bolt beat Dragapult. It beat Mega Glamora. It beat the Farigiraf. It beat the Farigiraf. And it beat the Staraptor. Alright. About to say, phone, please work with me now. Staraptor. Okay, and unfortunately we lost Pelipper and Swampert to that Glamora. It is what it is, though. Okay, how do we adjust going into game 3 that we can actually win game 3 and not just... Okay, this is very intense. Very, very intense. I'm not even gonna lie. This is very intense. Gosh, bro. This dude is actually the, you know, he really came to play. He came to play. He came to play. We have to adjust now. So, okay, what can they do about the situation? That's the real question. So, okay. I feel like rain mode might be our best. Trick Room could work if it was for not... Let me just double check something. Like, surely you're modest, right? Yeah, I made him modest instead of making him quiet. So we're kind of screwed on that, because I'm pretty sure that Runa Regus is like, you know... And giving that thing huge power is honestly not the way. I feel like what we have to do is... I do think we bring Belly Bolt again. But let's... Okay, I think we try that same 4, right? Because in the day, this is probably the best 4 we have. I really want to use Mega Mawile, but like... It's the Cofagrigus. And his Runerigus. That Runerigus is so annoying, and I feel like having ways to kill that, as well as the fact that Swampert, Belly Bolt, and Meowscarada can all beat the Archalia. Okay, so yeah, we just go with this. We win or lose by the sword. It is what it is. Good luck, have fun. To my opponent, he has really made me have to work, so... Yeah. And sorry about those, you hitting yourself, by the way, with the, confusions on Dragapult, even though I literally said hit yourself. You know, I'm playing to my outs, but I do have to acknowledge I'm sorry that happened. Okay. Right here, we go for Weather Ball. And we Mega Evolve and go for Knockoff. I feel like... Even if he protects... Okay, whatever. Because we know you're Colbur Berry, you're not Pasho. And unless you're Scarfed Polt, you won't outspeed us. Okay, that's fair. Now here's a real question. Are you Sash Polt? You're just bulky. Okay, that happens. Sunny Day. That's fine. Because we just go into Belly Bolt and protect our we protect our guy here. We protect our guy. Worst case, they Trick Room. Well, actually, it's the worst case and then it's not, because we can Weather Ball into the Runerigus. The Runerigus has to take the turn to Trick Room, basically. And you don't go for a ground move into the Pelipper. Solar Beam. That is some unique tech. I have to acknowledge it. That's actually some unique tech. Poltergeist. This will hurt. It sucks. We're going to get some HP back, though. So they have Thunderbolt, Solar Beam, Sunny Day. It's kind of looking like we should kill this. It's kind of looking like we should kill that. So let's go for the kill on that. Because if you have Thunderbolt and Solar Beam, your last move is... It better be Draco or you don't touch my Meowscarada. Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Thunderbolt. And I can't shake the feeling I've seen you protect, too. I could be wrong about... No, actually, you didn't protect. You ally switched. There's a difference. Yeah, this Runerigus stays in. I'm pretty confident we knock you out. But let's see. Because you're not Pasho. You're Colbur. Okay, do we knock this thing out? Yep. Alright. Unfortunately, that does change our ability, but we can just pivot our guy out. It's not a big deal. Okay, so... That's fine. Oh, you're weak. You're weak. Now, how do we sequence this? I think we have to go out into this. We go out into this here. And here we go into the, like, that's kind of what we have to do that, bro. We have to reset our weather. And even then, it's still not, like, it's still not easy, you know? So he should try to kill, maybe I should have killed the Pult instead, but we'll find out. We eat. Energy ball into this slot. Okay. And I think what we do... We Thunderbolt and Flower Trick. Like, we're trying to get rid of this, like, ASAP. Because if we get rid of this, depending what's in the back, you get what I'm saying? Okay. So we got to get a Flower Trick off into this. And it should do a decent amount of damage. Oh, Thunderbolt kills you. Thunderbolt absolutely kills you. Oh, the crit. I'm so sorry about the crit. I'm so sorry about the crit. I'm so sorry about the crit. We're gonna lose Meowscarada, which is unfortunate, but it's at the price of us killing Glimmora with Belly Bolt. You know what, Belly Bolt, bro? You my new, right? Hey, Belly Bolt, bro. You my new goat, bro. You my new goat for real, bro. You my new goat for real, bro. And now we go into Swampert because we know, I mean, there's only but so many goddamn things that could be in the back, but we know we can kill this goddamn Dragapult because you just protected. Like, I'm assuming what we could see in the back is our Chaudon, which if it is, we're definitely not worried. We're not worried at all. And he sent out Rapture. This thing. Oh, so we just knock off and Thunderbolt. Yeah, just knock off and Thunderbolt. We win. GG's. 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 Like, he has to get a double protect here. And even then, like, you don't... It's either A, we just... Okay, so yeah, that's a kill for my guy there. There's a kill for my Swampert. So we kill the Dragapult. Tailwind, I don't understand that play. But I mean, I guess you had to just see, like, you just hope that we mess up, right? Woo! Ooh, that was a good comfort. That was a good comfort behind victory right there, boy. Cause listen, my opponent. Oh, wait. We're still playing. Oops. Let's save diff. Protect. Let's save diff and click protect. Yo, that was a really... This was a very intense game. That was a very intense game. Oh, well, he said screw my... Well, doesn't even matter. Belly Bolt eats anyway. But yeah, that was a very intense game, bro. Like, you really cooked me in game one. It's really my fault, though, for not checking my nature. And I got punished for it. And I feel like that's how it's always been whenever I try using the Trick Room Mawa. We keep messing it up somehow, and I need to lock in and fix that because that's the mon that's supposed to be the start of the show. But GG's to my opponent, Fornabil. Those are some fun games. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, peace out.